What if I told you this World Cup is the end of an era, not just for one legend, not just for two, but for an entire generation of football that you and I grew up watching? Today, the 2026 FIFA World Cup begins. 48 teams, 3 countries, and 2 men, Messi and Ronaldo, playing what is almost certainly their last World Cup. But here's the question nobody is asking. Who else is making their final appearance on this stage? Stick with me for 7 minutes, because by the end, you will see this tournament completely differently. The 2026 World Cup is already making history before a single ball is kicked. This is the first World Cup ever hosted across 3 countries, USA, Canada, and Mexico. The first with 48 teams. That's 16 more teams than any World Cup before 2022. But forget the politics. Forget the drama about ticket prices and Trump and all of that noise. Let's talk football. Because this tournament has storylines that will give you chills. Let's start with the man who quite literally changed football forever. Lionel Messi turns 39 during this tournament. Think about that for a second. The man who proved every doubter wrong in Qatar 2022. The man who lifted the trophy with tears in his eyes and finally silenced the GOAT debate for millions of fans worldwide. He's back at 39 years old, and Argentina. They qualified with 12 wins out of 18 games. They scored 31 goals, the most in all of South America. They even beat Brazil for 2-1. Here's the crazy part. They actually showed they can win without Messi. But Messi is still there. Still the heart, still the soul. The difference in 2026, his minutes will be managed carefully. Every time Messi steps on the pitch, it could be one of the last times, ever, in a World Cup shirt. If you are a football fan, and I mean a true football fan, you do not want to miss a single Messi minute this summer. And then there's CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, still playing, still hungry, still defying age in a way that seems almost illegal. Portugal are in this tournament. And Ronaldo, he is chasing the one thing that has always escaped him, a World Cup winner's medal. He has everything. Champions League titles, Ballon d'Or awards, records that might never be broken, but the World Cup, it has never been his. 2026 is his absolute last realistic shot. Portugal have a strong squad. Young Ruben Neves is leading from midfield, and with Ronaldo's hunger burning hotter than ever. Don't write them off. The question is, can Ronaldo finally write the ending he deserves? But here's what makes 2026 truly special. While the legends take their final bow, the next generation is ready to take the crown. Kylian Mbappé in France are among the hottest favorites. Mbappé already has 12 World Cup goals. He's only 27. If France win, it is officially the Mbappé era. Then there's Lamine Yamal, Spain's teenage superstar, only 18 years old. Already talking about winning the World Cup and the Champions League, his confidence, terrifying for opponents. And Erling Haaland, he scored 16 goals in just 8 qualifying games for Norway. 16 goals, that is not human. Norway have never gone deep in a World Cup. Could 2026 be their year? And don't sleep on the dark horses. Japan, Turkey, Morocco, Colombia, Algeria. Every single tournament has a team that shocks the world. In 2022, it was Morocco reaching the semifinals. In 2026, the upset could be even bigger. But here's what the mainstream media is not talking about. This World Cup has more first-time nations than ever, including Cape Verde and Jordan. These are countries where football is more than a sport. It is identity, pride, hope. The gap between the elite and everyone else is still massive. But 48 teams means more chances for miracles. And remember, in 2010, a young Ghana squad nearly reached the World Cup semifinals. In 2022, Morocco made African football history. This summer, someone, somewhere, from a country no one is talking about, is going to break the internet. And when they do, you'll have seen it coming, because you watched this video. So here's where we are. The greatest footballer of all time, possibly playing his final World Cup games. The most decorated player in history, chasing the one trophy he never got. A new generation of superstars ready to take over. Dark horses ready to shock the planet. And 48 nations, 48 stories. All starting today, the 2026 FIFA World Cup is not just a tournament. It is a once-in-a-lifetime event. And I'll be here on Forbidden's Records, breaking it all down for you, every match, every moment, every controversy. If you're new here, subscribe. Right now, hit that bell. Because if you miss a single video this summer, you will miss the conversation. Drop in the comments, who wins the 2026 World Cup and why? I want to read every single one.